What's up, guys and girls? Today we're going to be doing my review on the Scar, or the FN Herstal FN Scar L, which is a replica of the Scar Light. Now, there's the Scar Heavy and then the Scar Light. The Scar Heavy is quite a bit bigger and has a bit bigger magazine, and the rounds are a bit bigger, I believe, if I'm correct. You know what? Yeah, they are. There's some BBs left inside in the bottom of the box. The magazine is made out of, alright plastic. Nothing too bad, nothing too good. If I had to say, the magazine's probably the cheapest plastic out of all of it, but it's not horrible plastic. Now here's the gun itself. It comes with a foregrip, which is not horrible plastic, but not amazing plastic. You can hit it around, probably punch it. I squeezed it as tight as I could, and it wouldn't break. So, you probably don't have to worry about it breaking anytime soon. The rails are perfect. They fit almost anything. The way to take it off, there's a little button and on the beginning of it, and you can slide the foregrip on and off. Now there's iron sights, as you can see. You can flip them off and on. They're kind of hard to get off and on, or well, they're not hard, but they're not gonna fall over if you're just running around. They stay in place quite nicely, and there's a screw to take off the first one. You can take off the first one and put it on any other gun. The muzzle, or the flash hider, is made out of pretty good material too. The whole gun in itself is made out of decent plastic. The stock, as you can see, it flips. There's a little thing right there that catches it. There's a button on the outside, or well, on the beginning of the stock on the left side of the gun. If you press it, you can push it, and if you pull it, there's no other buttons to pull it off of the thing. You just give it a little pull and it'll come off. There's a stock adjuster also if you want to pull it and extend it. There's 4 extensions. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's I guess however you want your gun to feel and however long you want your gun. The button and the whole gun really is made out of probably some of the best plastic I've seen for a Springer in my life. The safety right here, there's 2 settings. There's semi-automatic, or I guess spring semi, whatever you call it, and safe. The charging handle goes back pretty decently, and it's pretty hard to pull back. There's a nice spring in there, and you're probably going to get pretty good range off of it. You can unscrew the charging handle too, which I've never seen. Actually, I've seen it with another gun, which is a Scorpion. I have that review on my channel. You can go look at it. And you can screw it on either side in case you're a lefty or a righty. It's up to you. I prefer it on the left side personally. I think it looks better. And the gun in total is just really fun to fool around with. The magazine, as you can see, you don't have to hit it or anything. I just hit it because I want to. It takes a little bit of a squeeze to pull out. You cannot press the button and it'll fall out. No, not by any means. It's pretty tight in there. Now, I have some other magazines. I want to see if it's compatible. That's one of the main reasons I bought this gun, to see if it was compatible with the other magazines. I have a high Kappa for AEGs. I have a standard Springer magazine for ARs, and then I have an actual AR-15 magazine. Now we're going to see what fits. Now let's take out the magazine that came with it, and we're going to try a real-life AR-15 magazine, or whatever you would call it. Now, it is not going all the way, as you would tell. It just kind of gets stuck in the beginning. Let's try a normal Springer magazine, like the real-life AR-15 magazine. Got stuck in the beginning. All of them got stuck in the beginning. This gun has a big problem with compatibility with other magazines. So if you want if you want a magazine that's gonna go with it, you're gonna have to probably buy another gun. I haven't found anything that's compatible with it, and I have a pretty large range of guns. Now here's a normal Springer AR-15. We're going to see if the magazine in the Scar is compatible. As you can see, it's kind of small, and if you move the magazine a certain way, it's going to fall out. I mean, if you press the button, you can see it'll fall out easy. Now, high Kappa AEG mags fit the normal Springer easily, unlike the Scar Light. They fit it quite well, indeed. But the normal AR-15 magazines don't. Here's a reload with it. As you can see, attachments, or well, any attachment can go on it almost perfectly. As you can see, I have a sight on there. If you unscrew the gun, the screws are on the right side, so just keep that in mind, and make sure you screw off the first iron sight. You're probably going to have problems if you don't do that. As you can see, the magazine does not drop when you want it to, so yeah, you're going to have to pull it out manually if you want that magazine to come out. Keep that in mind. Now, in my opinion, I'm going to go ahead and say what I think of the gun. I think it's so much fun to mess around with. By far, one of my favorite guns, even though the magazine compatibility is probably the worst I have. The gun, in my opinion, is probably one of my favorites because it's just amazing that we have a SCAR replica in the Springer community, and it's overall amazing for reloads too. So if you want something that's good for reloads, okay for shooting, I would recommend you get this gun. But yeah, the gun's incredibly fun to play around with, and if you want a replica for a movie, I recommend this all the way. It has pretty good plastic. It's not gonna break if you drop it. The stock, I have a lot of folding stocks, and most of them are garbage, but this one probably has my favorite durability-wise, and probably, just everything-wise. The gun is definitely a pickup. It's about $40 on Amazon, $40 to $50. I bought it for about $20 at Academy Sports, which I got incredibly lucky to pick up this gun for $25. I would recommend it, definitely. Please enjoy, and praise God. I hope you enjoy the review.